This is part 2 on our series about the universe. This time, we will be talking about the time from the formation of the first elements up to the first galaxies and stars. Once the universe had cooled down and the first elements had been formed, the universe became very dark, hence the name of this period, the Dark Ages. This was about 370,000 years after the Big Bang and only ended about 1 billion years after the Big Bang. During this time, the only light was created by photons that were emitted off the first elements, some of which we can still detect to this day. For about 6.6 million years, from 10 million to 17 million years after the Big Bang, the temperature was compatible with water and other reactions needed for life. This means that hypothetically small organisms could have formed in this period and died out. A few 100 million years later, the first stars formed, called population 3 stars. This started the end of the Dark Ages as light was finally brought to the universe. In addition to adding light to the universe, these stars were also responsible for creating heavier elements through nuclear fusion out of the lighter elements that the universe was composed of back then. At around the same time, about 380 million years after the Big Bang, was when the first galaxy formed. After more years, matter continued to come together, eventually forming supercluster of galaxies. Early into this process, population 2 stars were formed, and only later on were population 1 stars that we are used to today, were formed. For the next few billion years up until now, the universe has since looked pretty much the same. However, like all things, the universe will end too. So don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss part 3 on how the universe will end.